I'm Aly Klambay, the Viper from Rock Combination FTC, with Coach Kenna and Coach Junior Soya. I'm just promised my friends, tomorrow I'm going to smash. I'm going there to collect my victory. Mama Bolongo.
Hello fight fans, Francois Meyer here, fighting out of Forge MMA in Durban. Very excited to be making my professional debut at Omega. Looking to put on a big show for the fans. Let's get it done.
We dive back into the action, introducing now, fighting out of the blue corner, welcome to the octagon, the Viper, Aly Klambay.
Aly Klambay's had a couple of pro fights, I think 4 in total, and he's fighting against Francois Meyer, who's coming out as a debutant. But when you looked at France, you kind of went, listen, he got a prolific amateur career. Who do you match him against? You can't match him against a debutant.
Listen, I've been waiting for Francois to turn pro for years.
We all have.
Yeah.
But then you start taking a look at Aly, and then it's had a couple of fights. It have been fighting a 5-minute round. It have been fighting with elbows and knees and all the rest. How much of an effect is that going to have?
I don't think it's going to make a difference. I mean, amateurs are training elbows. You're just not allowed to use them, but of course you're training them. So I think it's going to be a big factor. You know, if you go, we've seen it a lot. If you've got a great amateur background, your performance is going to be up there. Your IQ, let's call it. You know, your fight IQ is going to be a lot higher. You can see it. So I'm keen on this.
I think it's going to be very, very interesting to see how. I think those 5-minute rounds do make a difference. It is different being in the cage and fighting back at the gym. Like we say, I mean, Francis had that long prolific record, but having somebody with experience climbing the ring neck with him, I think it's it's all going to be left out there.
No, definitely. He's making his debut. Of course, he's going to want to win.
Other thing is, France came in 2 kilos over on the weigh-in and had to sacrifice a portion of his purse over to Aly. So,
oh wow,
is there going to be a weight difference? Is that going to play on the back of his mind?
And why did he miss weight?
Tried to cut, he didn't make it. Tried everything he could.
2 kilos is a lot though, eh?
100%.
And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, welcome now to the octagon, Francois, the Business Meyer.
So like we mentioned earlier, this is one of those debuts that everybody's been waiting for many, many years. He could stand in there and trade with the best of them. He's been to Worlds a few times. He's won Africa's a few times. Won Nationals a few times. There isn't much that he hasn't done. He's had multiple promotional titles. Really, really at the top of his game. There wasn't much. There's nothing left for him to do at amateurs. I mean, he's done it all. So everybody's been waiting for this one, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this kid for a while now to turn pro. Obviously, I heard a lot about him in the amateurs, seen him fight. Phenomenal athlete.
Don't write off his opponent standing across the cage. Experience makes a massive difference.
100%. Fight's a fight at the end of the day.
We saw it in the second fight. All it takes is one punch. And even when you're down and out, you come back with a rear naked choke.
There we go.
We've had it all tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, you had guys fight back from that fight's been almost over. So I don't think it's ever done and dusted in this game. Obviously, once the judges stopped it, or the ref stopped it, but until that point, you just keep going. They always tell us at school, play to the whistle. And after this, I mean, we still got into a little bit of an interval. And then after the interval, we've got the big comeback fight. And then from there, you've got some big boys. You were also looking at it at this stage. You still keen?
I think my fighting days are over, Dwayne. I'm focusing on the coaching now, and I'll be off in a month or two, so...
That heart of yours, brother. Anytime you give me a call, you're there, bro.
I appreciate it. Well, if I ever decide, I'll let you know.
We now go to the tail of the tape. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in at 69.4 kg, standing 177 centimeters tall, with a pro mixed martial arts record of 4 fights and 4 losses, representing Raw Combination FTC. Give it up for Aly the Viper Klambay. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, weighing in at 73.1 kgs, standing 176 centimeters tall, making his pro MMA debut, hailing from Forge MMA. Give it up for Francois, the Business Meyer. At the sound of the bell, the referee in charge is Natasha Britz.
Yourself at all times. Stop when I say stop. Touch gloves if you want.
Here we go.
It's going to be very interesting to see how France comes out. He normally needs to take that one or two shots before he gets fired up. He looks fired up before he even starts.
That's a normal thing with fighters. I also had, back in the day, I had to eat 1 or 2 before I switched on.
He doesn't look like he needs much time.
Let's get it on. Shooting straight away.
Both fighters not so strong. Like we said earlier, it's a catch-weight fight. France missing weight. And being penalised on his purse after negotiations yesterday. They still took the fight, so kudos to them.
And what was the penal? How much did you penalise? What percentage?
We're not discussing finances.
Oh, really?
On my head, right?
No, I was just asking for a percentage.
His coach came to you afterwards and said that next to the accommodation was a couple of little special on these little tarts. His coach said he'd be trying there, so maybe France is stuck in there as well.
Knee to the groin. Listen, it's his debut. We'll let him get away with it once.
Yeah.
But part of the pro ranks is making weight.
Also travelling up from Durban, all the rest. He normally fights from Joburg. He's been training down in Durban now, so could have been a factor as well. The water, all the rest.
Just taking his time on the...
They're ready to go.
Oh. Getting the takedown.
Oh, switching for the armbar. Very, very nice. Oh, nice escape there.
Francois
Is he
looking a little bit limpy there, or was he rocked, or?
limping or? He threw a knee early, or
It's out. It's out. Oh. Wow, I'm in disbelief. He doesn't want to believe it.
he did go down. Fight could have gone a little bit longer.
Look, I think the ref was just helping him there. He did try to wrestle back, we know it. He did try to wrestle back. The ref did him a favor.
That's when you go back and watch the replays and you see where it goes.
Supporting All his support going crazy here. Hey, we said it only takes one, eh?
And that's the thing, once you get to the pro level, it's a different game.
Just takes one.
The gloves are smaller, the shots land a little bit harder.
There we go. The replay's coming up.
Let's watch our replay and see. So
his hands are down.
Catches
Oh, that one
catches
there.
him there, he's down.
He's looking away, body's turned, look. Oh,
Catch, definitely out.
bang, he's
Aly
out.
comes in. If we could just take that replay a little bit further, you can see if France turned straight away and grabbed him. Or did he instantly come back at him? Or
Let's see. I just didn't see there. It's definitely out.
I think they're gonna go back and watch a replay.
He's still
So that
wobbly
the
on
fight
his
definitely-
feet.
But you mentioned just before that he was a little bit wobbly on his feet, so maybe he took something.
I think maybe.
He took something and that was just
I'd like to see if they maybe landed some elbows when they were on the ground. Maybe he had taken some shots when they were on the ground because it looked wobbly here. I thought maybe he rolled his ankle or something. His hands are down and you got caught.
Look, fighters are going to be upset if they lose in their debut. It was but I think when he goes back and he watches the replay, he's very upset now. Goes back and watches the replay, he sees that he did go down, and he was jeopardized.
Ladies and gentlemen, this electrifying matchup comes to a halt. 1 minute, 24 seconds in round number 1. Your winner by set him up and knock him down, KO, Aly Klambay.
Hold it up. Still got a long career ahead of him. He's still young.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll deal with it.